Wow. The fact that somebody, with this incredibly basic technology created a record that still lives is, it's a miracle. It's really mind-blowing.
Seth Meyers is a household name. Yet the beloved comedian came to me knowing nothing about where the Meyers family actually comes from. We trace his ancestors back to a small town in modern-day Lithuania, where his family had lived for generations, but not with the surname that we all know so well.
Wow. Trakiansky is the last name?
You have just met your great-great-grandfather, and you have just retrieved your original family name.
Wow. Late night with Seth Trakiansky.
Yeah, I can see it now.
Yeah. Amazing.
How does it feel to learn that?
It's funny to think of how, I don't know, how much weight names have on people's outcomes. Because that's a lot of a name there.
We wanted to figure out how the Trakianskys became the Meyers. Our search would lead us to a remarkable individual, Seth's great-grandfather, who took the name Morris Meyers after immigrating to America. We aren't sure why Morris changed his name. He may have been trying to assimilate. He was certainly a very resourceful man. Records show that he came to Pittsburgh around 1870 and started out at the very bottom as a peddler.
He came to this city where, in common with other pioneers, he sold tin in the country districts, often carrying great loads of pots, pans, and other utensils. The first $4 he earned, he sent back to his mother.
Can you imagine making a living carrying pots and pans in the countryside around Pittsburgh?
I mean, no. I certainly don't hear it and think, I missed my calling.
We believe that Morris came to America when he was only 15 years old, arriving at what was known as the Castle Garden Immigration Center, a precursor to Ellis Island. From there, Morris traveled to Pittsburgh, a distance of over 300 miles. Think about this, he's 15. He'd have to find food, lodging, and train tickets, and according to your family, he spoke zero English.
I can't even.
It's mind-boggling.
And it's not, it would be hard enough to get to the Bronx from Manhattan.
Yeah, it's true.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah, with no money. What's it like to look at that and to think of him at the age of 15?
Well, when I think about the things in my life that would frame as difficult, none of them are even close to any sort of level of difficulty that someone like Morris went through.
Talk about being forced to grow up overnight.
Yeah, that is amazing.
Morris did more than grow up fast. He thrived. He launched a dry good business and eventually bought a home in Pittsburgh, a home where Seth's relatives still live today.
That's fantastic. In a nice neighborhood, too.
Do you think that Morris's resourcefulness is something that's been passed down in your family?
I think that his resourcefulness was born of necessity. Mm-hmm. And even if he loved improv comedy, it doesn't seem like he was in a place where he could have taken that chance.
He could have been pretty funny with his horse and
I think,
cart.
I think if you're a peddler, if you got a joke or two, that probably helps make a sale. So we don't know, but I guess that's what I'm really taken with is, you realize, he didn't have the chance to choose what his passion was. Mm-hmm. He had to find something that worked, and the fact that he did it in a way that, bought a house that's still in the family is quite a legacy. Retrieving lost stories can be an act of restoration, not only of our ancestors' resilience, but of the resilience of the entire human community. To see more incredible stories, click here and watch the next video.